Thank you, Twitch. Fuck! God damn it. Oh. My cell phone's ringing. 1 second. Hello? Fire remote controlled missile from a dark small room on the southwest section. Dark small room on the... Oh, from that room? I don't know about that. Can we play Snake on the phone? Oh, hold on. Uh-huh. I see.
What is that?
Can it even be this room? Has no key aligned to me. So here's the problem I'm seeing. How do I even shoot it in there? Where is this gun? There we go. Okay, that doesn't quite work the way I wanted. So, how am I supposed to aim this in there?
What is that?
If... Is this what the night vision's for? Uh-huh. Hello, sir.
What are you doing?
Hello. I'm gonna have to ask you to move, sir. Thank you. Alright, hopefully the president is moved. President, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
Get away!
How does the missile see in night vision? You're not my real dad. I do what I want. Okay. Man, I wish I had a ration though. I'm so low on health. Okay, so in theory, that was what I needed to do. The only reason I thought to use the night vision is because I also found the night vision goggles
Jack,
while I
is
was
that you?
underwater. Otherwise, I would have just kept shooting at that thing until I eventually said I don't know and walked away. Nice, well-hidden object, though.
Take it easy.
Man, Rose isn't very chatty anymore. Weird. Alright, the good news is I didn't accidentally murder the president. Alright, what am I gonna do about Olga? Guess we'll find out. Not owning a calendar? Yeah, I guess. Wait, what?
President
And who was
John,
the other guy?
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your
Oh.
equipment, that skull suit,
Never
isn't
mind, okay.
exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
Oh.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
Oh, jeez. Did he just grab his dick? What?
You're a
Wait,
man?
what?
Well, who are you?
He just...
Foxhound,
Look,
sir.
you can't just touch people like that, President. Jesus Christ, what
I
are you?
see.
Trump?
Now things are
Fuck.
starting to make a little sense.
God damn. That is not okay.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes.
Jesus.
Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence
You
in
idiot.
myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that
Do
way.
what you want. I mean, apparently,
I
Hunter.
wanted
Jesus.
power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The
America.
Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military.
My
the
God,
economy.
it's all a
They
conspiracy.
control it all. They even choose who becomes
My
president.
God.
Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks.
Huh.
Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the
My
public.
God.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that
Legally
worries me.
sane? Why does he have to add legally? Jesus, this is fucking...
The Patriots.
God, it's so...
Even I don't know
Real.
who the actual members
It
are.
shouldn't be this
Are they
real.
financial, political, or military leaders. No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's
Sure.
Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely
Yeah, this was in
puppets,
2001.
pawns in a game.
That's spooky.
By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was
Kinda funny.
awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to
eyeballs.
pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece.
And nobody says I'm legally sane.
I wanted to leave my own mark in
Come on.
history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes, I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you
Fair enough.
saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told
Kind of looks like
Solidus
he's
that I wished
commencing
to
a
prevent
jig while he's
disaster,
doing it if you do
he
this.
replied that pawns can never become players.
Like if he ever stops dancing,
Solidus.
heart explodes.
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and
Fair
Liquid,
enough.
a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4
Fair
years
enough.
ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years
Shadow
ago.
Moses.
Shadow
My God.
Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke
My God.
Liquid Snake, bringing about
It
the
all
said
makes
incident.
sense.
As a result, he succeeded in
Yeah, he did
obtaining
take orders
Rex
from
and
Mr.
the
President
data
on the phone.
warhead.
My God.
But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Interesting.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential
A
race
farce.
That was quite
My
a show,
God.
wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the
Interesting.
Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct.
Yeah.
But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival.
Interesting.
Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say,
This is the
he
weirdest
must be
football
stopped.
game I've ever seen.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by
Yes.
Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
Wait.
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal
What?
Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage.
Why did he say
designed to
camouflage?
represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located
Weird.
on the B2
Alright.
floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new
An Arsenal Gear to rival Metal Gear?
Arsenal?
I'm like,
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
mass-produced.
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal
That-
Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
Huh.
What kind of idiotic
Right?
weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital
Oh no.
information. The world will drown. in the
Soon
coming
there will
flood
be
of
a new
information,
website called
and they
Twitter,
go
and
with
people
it.
will post memes.
The Arsenal plans
Every day.
include a system to digitally
My
manage
God.
the flow of information, making it
Yeah,
possible
2001.
to shape the truth
Definitely ahead of
for
its
their own
time.
purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully
Why are
integrated.
they talking about GW and
Once
Trump?
operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
This is really interesting.
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control
Oh,
over
no.
the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems.
Interesting.
And Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear.
Hmm.
I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Alright, I have to go back through the water with no health? Yikes.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program
A
for
floppy
disrupting
disk.
the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after
Yeah, that
Fox
makes
study.
sense.
A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need.
Definitely, yikes.
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What?
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Oh!
Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
Oh, my God.
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must
I
have
don't-
slipped. I'll see you around, carry your boy.
Alright, bye, Ocelot, I guess.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between
Alright.
submission and rebellion.
Man.
My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
Wow.
What are you?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Well. Alright. We saved the president. Wait. Hello? There must be a cutscene right after this or something. Yeah, that's why.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason
caffeine.
why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to
Interesting.
point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out.
Huh.
Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
Well.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated. What? There was nothing I could do.
Oh yeah, sure,
What
you
about the
betcha.
nuclear
You
strike
just
code
know.
secret?
Oh, hey,
what's
J-Rod.
over here
Thank you for the
on
56
TV
months of
confirmed.
Ireland.
Voids and
And
all.
the enemy's lost
Oh.
their nuclear strike
For Pete's
capability.
sake, you got
Good to
it.
see ya.
Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah, duh.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front
Oh
for the
my God.
project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah.
Oh my
I did.
God, Snake,
It's
you
exactly
asshole.
what the president and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad
I
bomber.
see.
There's no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of
Yeah,
it.
it's not bad at all, for
2
sure,
years
J-Rod.
ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2
You
years
did.
ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public
Yeah,
with
he knew
photos
there
of
was
the new
no
Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was
For
the
sure.
plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained
That did
control.
happen. I was there.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yep.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
Correct. Those were all things that happened.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher.
Oh yeah,
were
they did
released
take
to the
photos.
public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
True.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than
Food?
that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Interesting.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Huh. A lot of questions. A lot of yawns.
Forget it.
I'm really
We're
tired.
wasting
I
time.
apologize.
We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented.
Might do a
but
shorter
Arsenal
stream,
still
just
has a
I'm so
massive
tired.
payload of missiles to deal with.
It's been rough
If the
without
opposition gets
caffeine.
control of those missiles,
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
my sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Alright. I'm not too confident about making through the water section without dying at least once. But we'll give it a try. Hey, what's up, Loader? You missed me dying because of bird poop.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
A lot.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside
What?
me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
What?
Is this really the time to bring this
Oh.
up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the
The
mission...
drama.
Why don't you open up to me?
Good question.
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with
Really?
someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bother?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room?
Wow.
We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand
What?
against me. I was so worried about you.
What a shit.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
It's both.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Huh.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you
What
hanging
the-
on the wall?
That's not what I was trying
What an
to
ass.
say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Ah, the drama, it's so juicy. Oof. Give me the drama. I need that. Alright. That is some juicy drama. Alright. Is there anything else? What I really want is ration. I don't really care about much else. No rations. Alright. Fair enough. Maybe I should have rationed them out. I lost them all the first time I went underwater because I just couldn't find the air. I was thinking about just dying intentionally there and redoing that section, but I decided against it. Okay. I guess we gotta go back through here again, but now with mines.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, I didn't even call. Whatever. I was gonna check with Snake real quick.
Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't
What?
just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
Ugh.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So
Did you get in?
yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your
Yep.
room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you
Man,
later.
they have relationship issues. Oh, I need to get those looked at. They have some problems. What?
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Isn't that his
Don't worry about her.
sister
I'll
or
get
something?
her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she
Oh, it
almost
is, yeah.
drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
Interesting.
What were you doing?
Playing World
was-
of Warcraft.
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father
What?
didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think
Huh.
so. I got a letter from Julie,
And-
her mother, after they moved back to England. In her
Well,
letter, she
that
mentioned
wouldn't
that
fit
EE
Otacon, I
couldn't
guess.
swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I
Yeah.
suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I have a question. So, we infiltrated this base in scuba gear, underwater, and came in their submarine dock. But we don't have that scuba gear anymore. What happened to it? That's my goddamn question. Why is there an air section when we literally have scuba gear? We took it off? We have all this other crap in our inventory. Why don't we have that? Oh my god. Come on. Alright, 1 second. I gotta stand up for a second. And... at least stretch. 1 moment here. Okay. Let's go. Wait. Fuck. Hey, a ration. Alright. Is there a way to actually look at the map? Alright, let's try again. Alright, this isn't the right way. So, I have to go the other way. What? Okay. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Wait, where am I? It turned me around. Alright. Alright, you don't screw around with water levels.
Emma's probably being kept in filter chamber number 2 on floor B1 of Shell 2's core. Swim as far west as you can, then head north and you should reach filter chamber number.
Alright. Fair enough.
Take it easy.
Alright, we're done talking about our relationship, apparently. There we go. Alright, how do I... What did I get? ESG. Fair enough. Alright, we're making slow but steady progress. Cool. And level 4. Now what? I'm guessing there's an escort mission or something underwater. I'm not looking forward to that. Also, Vamp. What the hell's he doing? He's just sitting on the water being a goofball.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no veins.
Goddamn. That's so edgy. Ah. We did graze him though.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Interesting. Getting lewd up in here. I don't even.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear.
I've had the same conversation in the bed.
The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks.
Yeah, I'm thinking about controller port 2. I just want to know if it does something like it does in the first game.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
My god.
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence.
How are they all backstabbing each other?
The thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically,
Jesus.
it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists.
Interesting.
6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians, as well as our own allies.
No, we didn't kill the president. It was Ocelot. You know what you're talking
Every
about.
word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane.
In the membrane?
We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Interesting. So the vampire's the good guy. He's Blade. Oh, this sounds bad.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around.
How does he know all
aren't you?
this?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Show me your moves. Yeah, it is a trank rifle. Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna try controller 2, but it probably won't. That's like a reference to the first game, obviously. Kind of funny.
Be careful, Jack.
Alright. It doesn't work. No. Or maybe I can't do it from the menu. Fucking. Okay, this is kind of. Sorry, I apologize. I have the microphone literally in front of the console. It's a pain in the ass.
Jack, tell me you're alright. Don't give.
Alright, let's try it. I just want to know what it does. If anything. Alright, it doesn't work. It is just memeing, but I still wanted to know if it worked. Alright. Where is he? Oh, fuck it. Oh, he's on the ceiling. Let's see. What? Oh my god. That was great. This is kind of great. What? Jesus! He hit my grenade midair. I didn't even know you could do that.